The Trump-Putin summit is set to take place amid the Kremlin's outright rejection of a proposed trilateral meeting with Ukraine, while Washington has issued an ultimatum demanding Moscow end the conflict. The global strategic balance stands at the brink of a decisive geopolitical turning point.
On Thursday, the Kremlin confirmed that a direct meeting between President Donald Trump and Russian President Vladimir Putin had been agreed upon in principle and is expected to take place within the next few days. This will mark the first in-person meeting between the two leaders during Trump's second term. Meanwhile, Moscow has almost entirely rejected Trump's proposal to organize a trilateral summit involving himself, Putin, and Ukrainian President Volodymyr Zelensky, maintaining Russia's long-standing opposition to such negotiations. These developments are part of Trump's campaign promises, including his pledge to end the war in Ukraine and pursue an America First policy aimed at reducing U.S. military involvement abroad. Yuri Ushakov, the Russian president's foreign policy advisor, stated, "At the request of the American side, a preliminary agreement has been reached to organize a bilateral meeting at the highest level in the coming days." Regarding the proposed trilateral summit, Ushakov said Washington had raised the idea the previous day. But no concrete discussion took place, and Russia completely disregarded the option without further comment. President Putin, speaking the same day, suggested that the United Arab Emirates was among the possible venues for the summit. He remarked, "Both sides have shown interest. Who initiated the idea first no longer matters." On the possibility of meeting President Zelensky, Putin said, "I am not opposed. It's entirely possible. But certain conditions must be met for that to happen." He added that those conditions are still far from being realized. Previously, Putin had described the Ukrainian government as illegitimate and stated he would only meet Zelensky during the final stage of negotiations. These statements came following an unofficial visit to Moscow by Steve Witkoff, a close associate of Trump, who met with Putin and his business partner, Kirill Dmitriev. A White House official revealed that, during a debriefing with Trump after the visit, Witkoff reported that Putin was willing to meet. Trump agreed, but also expressed his desire for Putin to meet with Zelensky to discuss a ceasefire. However, Trump, who had claimed he could end the war in Ukraine within 24 hours, now faces a more complex reality. This Friday, Trump is expected to issue an ultimatum to Russia, demanding that Putin end the war or face new, tough economic sanctions. On Wednesday, the U.S. imposed an additional 25% tariff on India, targeting its purchases of Russian oil. Trump also hinted that a tariff of up to 100% could be imposed on any country that continues trading with Russia, unless Putin agrees to a ceasefire. Such a measure would significantly impact China, Russia's largest oil customer. This marks the peak of Trump's increasingly tough rhetoric and actions in recent weeks, including strong condemnation of Russia's attacks on Ukrainian civilians and a commitment to supplying weapons to Ukraine via European partners. Despite mounting pressure from Washington, the Kremlin has shown no signs of abandoning its long-term war objectives, maintaining control over Ukrainian territories, pledging never to join NATO, and weakening Ukraine's military and geopolitical independence.